is enough said.
What's up, Heat Nation? Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Happy hump day to you guys. Hope you're having a beautiful, positive day. Remember, you guys, if you woke up today, it's already a great day. Now, you know what I'm going to ask. Please support the channel, you guys. Smash that like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We are 2 days away from the goal. If you guys get me to 5,000 subscribers by this Friday, I will do a $50 giveaway Saturday on a live video. So all you got to do, click that little red subscribe button. You can be $50 richer. Now, together, off we go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Now, before we get to the topic at hand, you guys, just a little reminder. I'm sure all of you know, but the Miami Heat do have a game tonight against the New York Knicks. It's our 4th game of the season. Now, I did say yesterday, and I'll repeat it again, this is a very important game for the Miami Heat. And I know people are probably thinking right now, Ernest, you're crazy. Why is the 4th game of the season such an important game? 2 reasons. One, we saw last year. 1 to 2 games can make or break your season. This Eastern Conference is so tight that 3 straight wins can put you at the top of the conference, but then 2 straight losses can put you at the bottom of the conference. One day you'll wake up, you'll be the 3rd seed. Next day you'll wake up, you'll be the 8th seed. We've seen that happen a lot the last few years in the Eastern Conference. The East has gotten better. So especially in the beginning of the season, you want to take advantage and have a good record. Now, we're 2-1, so I'm sure Heat fans are happy. But at the end of the day, you guys, the 1 loss came against Orlando, which my opinion is a contender in the East. The 2 wins came against Charlotte and Detroit, which are respectable teams, but in my opinion, they're not going to be at the top of the Eastern Conference. So tonight's game is very important for the second reason, because you want to make a statement. You want to beat a team like New York, who loaded up in the offseason, and all of the critics and people out there think that you cannot beat this type of team. If the Miami Heat go out there tonight and punch New York in the mouth and win this game, go 3-1, people are going to put respect on our name. But if we lose this game against New York, I swear to God, everybody's going to be like, you see, the Heat suck, they're ass, they're trash. You'll see it, you guys. You'll see all the bandwagon people. If we win this game, you'll see certain people go, oh, the Miami Heat are such a great team. Jimmy Butler's motivated. Tyler Herro and Terry Rozier, it's working. But if we lose this game, those bandwagon people are going to flip around and call this team ass. So you know, here at Miami Heat Talk, there ain't no bandwagonness over here. I keep it real. I shoot from the hip. But at the same time, I'm a Miami Heat fan. So I'm always going to look at things from the positive side. But facts are facts. You need to win this game tonight. It is very important. So the Heat need to have all hands on deck ready to fight. Now let's go to the topic at hand for this channel, for this episode, you guys, because I want to talk about something a little bit different. I want to have a conversation in the comments. I want you guys to tell me who you think is going to lead this team in scoring for the 2025 season. Now, we have our obvious candidates, but I want to go through the list and go through how certain players are playing. Now, I did say something before the regular season started. I said that with the way this team was constructed, you're most likely not going to have a player average 20 points a game because you have so many players that can score double figures. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Heat Nostradamus is stricken again. Because for the first 3 games of the season, this is exactly what we've been seeing. I'm going to go ahead and give you some numbers right now. As I mentioned yesterday, Terry Rozier is leading this Miami Heat team in scoring. Something that I thought not a lot of people probably think would happen. Terry Rozier in 3 games, averaging 19.3 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists. Now, the assist could be higher. I would like Terry Rozier to be about 6 to 7 assists a game. We need a true point guard out there leading this offense. I know that Terry Rozier's game is not like Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry was like a QB1. Terry Rozier is a score-first point guard, obviously. But it seems to be working. He rebounds the ball very well. He can facilitate, but we need those numbers a little bit higher, in my opinion. But Terry Rozier as your lead scorer, you guys, I think is pretty great. Averaging 32.3 minutes a game. I think it's great. Number 2, his backcourt mate, Tyler Herro. He averaging his usual numbers. About 18.3 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Tyler Herro, I mean, he's been consistent for the last few years. These are pretty much his numbers. Now, I know he's not averaging 20 points a game, which has pretty much been his average the last 3 years. But like I said, now that you've incorporated Terry Rozier, now that you have a lot more people that can score, you're going to see numbers dip a little bit. It's not a bad thing. It just means that they're working together. The third leading scorer you have is Jimmy Butler, averaging 17.3 points a game. But check this out, you guys. Jimmy's having a great season. At 32 minutes a game, he's averaging 17.3 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, almost 7 assists a game, and a whopping 2.3 steals per game. Jimmy Butler has gotten his motivation back. When you look at his numbers, yeah, his scoring is down a little bit, but it's just because of what I said. The last 3 seasons, you've had Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, and Bam Adebayo all average over 20 points a game. Now that Terry Rozier is here, you're seeing the ball spread out more. You're seeing more of an offensive development. And Terry Rozier has answered the calling. Bam Adebayo, who's 4th in this team. Averaging 31 minutes a game, 11 points a game, 8.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists. But on the defensive end, he's bringing numbers. 1.3 steals a game, 1.3 blocks a game. If Bam can get his steals and his blocks to about 1.5 or higher, I think Bam will be considered the defensive player of the year. It's like I've said before. The reason why Bam hasn't won that award is because his stats doesn't pop out. He does all the little things defensively, contest shots, guards 1 through 5, switches amazing. But that's the type of stuff that people don't look at when they're awarding Defensive Player of the Year. Numbers pop. So Bam should get those averages higher. And it's like I've mentioned in yesterday's video. It looks like Bam Adebayo is taking that Draymond Green role and allowing Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, and Terry Rozier to be the offensive focal points, which I think is a great sacrifice when you're the captain. Number 5. Our 6th man, Jaime Jaquez Jr., averaging 24 minutes a game, 10.3 points, 6.7 rebounds. Amazing. 2.7 assists, 1.3 steals a game. Jaime Jaquez needs to get his average to about 15 to 16 points a game. If he's able to do that and keep these same numbers, he will be a high candidate for 6th man of the year. I promise you guys. Number 6, Nikola Jovic. A lot of people were giving flack for Nikola Jovic being the starting power forward. A lot of people were thinking that he couldn't do it. Check out these numbers. He's averaging 22 minutes a game, 10.3 points, 4.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 1 steal per game. As your starting power forward, you guys, these are great numbers. Good enough. Good enough. I think Nikola Jovic is holding his own as the starting power forward. And then after that, the next 4 players you have, Haywood Highsmith averaging 6.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds a game. You have Thomas Bryant averaging 5.7 points a game, 2 rebounds a game. Kel'el Ware should be at that spot. You also have, which I think is a monster disappointment this season, Duncan Robinson. In 3 games, he's averaging 5.3 points a game. This needs to be corrected, Duncan. We need Duncan to step up. Duncan Robinson is our elite shooter. If Duncan flips this around and can get his averages back to his normal averages between 12 points a game, something around there, this Miami Heat team is going to be very difficult to beat. Duncan Robinson can make or break this team because he's firepower off the bench. And we don't have a lot of it. Alec Burks is averaging 4.5 points a game. So look, I mean, these 4 guys that are coming off the bench, good enough. Look, 4.5 to 6.5 points a game for these 4 players, fine. It does the job. You need better from Duncan Robinson. You need more from Duncan Robinson. He's making almost $20 million a year. To be averaging 5.3 points a game, that's bad. So we need Duncan to step up. I don't know if it's the back injury. I don't know. Like, maybe that's what it might be. But Duncan, you know, he showed in the preseason that it looked like the back injury was something of the past, but it was preseason. One thing that annoys the hell out of me, I've been saying it for a while and I'll continue to say it, Kel'el Ware only played one game for 6 minutes. He's not getting the time. I understand Heat fans, including myself, are frustrated with that because you drafted this guy in the first round. Kevin Love is not playing right now due to personal reasons. So for me, it's like, okay, the green light for Kel'el Ware. Spo trusts veterans. I think they're just awarding Thomas Bryant. Also, the fact that he came back for less money, maybe that has something to do with it. But they're trusting Thomas Bryant. He's averaging almost 6 points a game off the bench for Bam. It's okay. I think Kel'el Ware could do a lot better, but I'm not the coach of this team. So that's a conversation for another day. Now, one thing that I'm loving about this team, you guys, you have 6 players averaging over double figures a game. That is great team basketball. And this is what we need to continue to do to move forward. I love these numbers. I do think that Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson can get their averages higher. If Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson continue to play the way that they play, you're going to see a Miami Heat team flutter around 500 and be a play-in team. Maybe not. But if Bam Adebayo can get his averages up to about 16 points a game or his normal 20 points a game, if Duncan can get up to double figures and we can have 7 players averaging double figures, this team is going to be a effing problem for the season. I don't think that Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson are going to have bad years. I think this is just a slump. There's one basketball to go around to all these players. Someone is going to eat crap. Lately, it's been Duncan Robinson and Bam, but not just because they've been eating crap, not getting enough shots. They're also not making their shots. Bam Adebayo is about 38% for the field this year. Horrible. He usually averages 55%. Now, we're only 3 games in, so I think this stuff is going to turn around. But Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. Who do you think is going to lead this team in scoring for the remainder of the 2025 season? Is it Terry Rozier, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro? Can Bam Adebayo step up? Or do you think it'll be somebody else? And do you guys think that Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson are going to turn it around? Or do you think this is a bad omen for the season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, you guys. Don't forget to like the video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys, I got my other YouTube channel, the ValleFamily channel, with me, my wife, my daughters. Please show some support in this channel. I have almost 5,000 subscribers here. So if you guys can jump on that channel, give it a like, give it a subscribe, it would mean the world to us. We're about to hit 100 subscribers. I know it's not as big as this channel, but my wife and my daughters, they mean the world to me, so I really want to push that channel, and I would really appreciate your guys' help and support. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the comments and the description so you guys can easily get there. Would really appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said. Yeah, buddy. Don't forget the band Soulful.